Hi guys, welcome to Story Break. Today we are back with more Squids Will Be Squids, Fresh Morals and Beastly Fables by John Scieszka and Lane Smith. And we're going to finish it off today. Here we are with Slug's big moment. Slug was interested in only one thing, herself. She was so busy thinking about herself, she never learned anything. Worm tried to help Slug in history class by asking her what two countries were in the Spanish-American War. Slug looked up from the note she was writing to herself. Huh? Snail tried to help Slug in science class by asking her, what color is the great blue whale? Slug looked up from her name that she was doodling in a notebook. Huh? Then one day, Larva saw a chance to help Slug change her ways. Slug, what is that big thing behind you that looks like a steamroller? Asked Larva. Slug didn't even look up from the friendship bracelet she was making for herself. And the last thing she said was, huh? And the moral of the story is, slugs are not unlike squids.
Hand, foot, and tongue.
One evening at dinner, Hand, Foot, and Tongue got into a heated argument over who had the toughest job. I have the toughest job, said Hand. Every day I work from sunup to sundown. I button shirts, I tie shoes, I hold the spoon and fork to feed all of us. I have to be strong enough to punch with a fist and gentle enough to pat a baby. I definitely have the toughest job. No, you don't, said Foot. I have the toughest job. Every day I have to carry all of you, and I'm not complaining or anything, but I usually have to do it in the dark, stuck in a smelly sock, and laced in a shoe. I have the toughest job. Then Tongue spoke up. I am a fleshy, muscular organ attached to the floor of the mouth. I help in both speech and taste. I start the process of digestion by moving food into position to get ripped and mashed and crushed and smashed to little bits by the teeth. Then I cover the little food bits with saliva and shape them into slimy blobs of guac that I push down the throat and... That's sick, said Hand. Disgusting, said Foot. And the moral of this story is, there are some things we don't talk about at the dinner table.
Duck-billed
Platypus versus beef snack stick.
I have a bill like a duck.
And a tail like a beaver, bragged duck-billed platypus. So what, said beef snack stick. I have beef soy protein concentrate and dextrose. I also have webbed feet and fur, said duck-billed platypus. Who cares, said beef snack stick. I also have smoke flavoring, sodium erythorbate, and sodium nitrate. I am one of only 2 mammals in the world that lay eggs, said duck-billed platypus. Big deal, said beef snack stick. I have beef lips. And the moral of this story is, just because you have a lot of stuff, don't think you're so special. Gee,
I wonder.
Shark, wasp, and bacteria ate lunch together every day. No one else ever sits with us, said Shark, ripping into his tuna sandwich with his double row of huge, razor-sharp teeth. What's their problem? It's just not fair, said Bacteria, infecting her pudding. Why won't anyone give us a chance? We're just misunderstood, said Wasp, stabbing his pizza and injecting it again and again and again with paralyzing venom. And the moral of that story is, think about it. And now for a very serious historical afterword. You have just finished reading fables about all kinds of bossy, sneaky, funny, annoying, dim-bulb people. I mean animals. What fun, you are thinking. I should write some of those myself, you are thinking. But before you get started, it just occurred to me that you might want to know one more little bit about Aesop. Aesop used to tell this one fable about a real bossy jerk, Lion, who ruled a city. When the real bossy jerk guy who ruled Aesop City heard this fable, he didn't like it. So he had Aesop thrown off a cliff. And the moral of this story is, if you are planning to write fables, don't forget to change the people into animals and avoid places with high cliffs.
The end. Thanks for listening. Bye.